Oh yeah, I don't have any fucking. What's going on, dude?
What up?
Yo. No, you're just chilling, bro. Just chilling. What happened to like the Diablo group? You still doing that?
Yeah,
I'm
doing
doing
it right now.
I'm streaming
I just-
Diablo. Oh, look at you, fancy boy.
So I'm playing Stellaris stuff and I'm feeling it.
Yeah, I played like I was curious, so I popped on Diablo 3 for like 3 seconds and went, "Oh yeah, this game sucks."
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's just I don't know. It's just I don't know. I guess with some other people it might be okay, but
What's your beef with it?
I don't know. Honestly, I just hopped on and went, "Oh, yeah, I don't really think this is fun."
I haven't really kept up with
Basically nothing. there's seasons now, and that's pretty much the only thing that's quote unquote new. But even then, it's not really that different.
Yeah, that's the beef right now. We just didn't really add a lot of new things.
Which is why I was kind of excited when y'all were talking about Path, but also then y'all were doing, whoever was doing fucking hardcore, and I got fucking shit on every 2 seconds, so that wasn't fun.
Yeah, we're playing Diablo right now more for the story, so because Phil doesn't play Diablo, so prep for Diablo 4 when it does come out. Because that traded it out the other day is fucking great.
Man, it is not easy to be a necromancer in this part.
How was the Necromancer in Diablo 3? Like, how many summons can you have? Otto, you played Necro in D3 yet?
No, not yet.
Wait.
I feel like it'll never be as robust and fun as D2, where you can, like, literally have 20 summons walking around.
Nothing in that game is as fun as D2.
I don't know if we'll ever get that kind of fun again. So free, so wild, so dependent on RNG. How the big battle got the fucking.
I mean, D4 from the super early stuff definitely looked like it could be something like that, but who knows?
Yeah, now that the American populace has been exposed to Lost America, it's gonna be hard to follow. Two different games, I do get that, but a lot of elements that Diablo really adds. So Lost America really difficult.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't think I like their competitors because I feel like they have some things that are similar. If you ignore the isometric view, because again, Lost Ark is an MMO. if you ignore that, then like they only have so much that's similar. Like they do, but they don't. I don't know. I think the intent is that it's just a different game, but I don't know.
But it's like an action RPG. So that's like,
Yeah.
I feel like where it sells combat and visuals and everything is so much better than what Diablo could ever hope to really do. Like, going from a Lost Ark fight, it just shows how 2D Diablo is and how basic it is.
Well, yeah, because it's like they're going from a 2D action RPG to what is effectively Monster Hunter isometric.
There's no reason why Diablo couldn't have that either, though, and they've tried to do that in the past with their big boss fights, and they tried to put in mechanics into the game, but it's never really, it never really suffices. Like, the mechanics are fire wave, AoEs, pretty much like insta-wipe AoEs, and shit like that. It's kind of like, I mean, PoE kind of follows the same path, but I guess there's the place for that.
Oh no, PoE's got like bona fide mechanics later on.
Yeah.
Like bona fide mechanics. I mean, they all hit hard too, but like they teach you. So that video that we were watching from Asmongo the other day, like, it was actually a perfect representation. Is like they lead you into these mechanics, and they lead you into these fights, and they lead you into these systems, and all the systems can be played by themselves. Like when you hit in game and you have like all those systems there that he listed, like you don't have to touch the other systems, but you can if you want to, and it kind of like leads you into the system if you want to, right? I do think Diablo 4 is going to be more of a competitor to PoE than to Lost Ark, but I agree that Lost Ark kind of just set the bar for how combat and how fights should go in a action RPG. I just think like when you look at it, like, take out all its other gripes, right? Lost Ark is one thing you really can't deny is the combat is amazing and the fights are top notch. Period.
For sure.
So I think from that standpoint, like, they're not competitors, but I think a lot of people are going to be looking for some encounters. There at least to be a few encounters that are of that caliber, where like they're difficult, they're mechanically sound, and they make sense. But yeah, I don't know.
I'm not gonna get that because it's just Diablo's never. Oh man, I really hope so. But you know, like Asmund made a good point of like the people who worked on Reaper Ascendance are gonna be the same people working on this game more than likely. I really hope they've learned the community wants something like that, more challenging instead of just loot pinatas. I really hope they do, but I don't. With Immortal, I don't know, man.
It's such a nasty taste, dude. Because I really do love Diablo. Like, even without playing, like, I've watched a lot of 2D played. I watched a lot of my friends play 2. I've never personally played it.
Right.
But watching a lot of 2 and then playing 3. Like a lot off and on, like a lot. I did a bunch of seasons off and on where I was like pushing like greater rifts with like Whirlwind Barbarians and then Avalanche Barbarians and shit like that. I mean, it was just fun, but it never felt challenging from like a mechanic standpoint. It was always like I can't beat this just because gear is bad.
Yeah.
Not because, I can't beat this because I'm standing in this and obviously that's gonna kill me. But it's hard to get out of. Like, it's never been that.
Like, what mechanics is the fight game? I mean, it's just all so fucking
Yeah, pretty much. Like you said, heat waves or electricity that fucking debuffs you and then you die instantly. Like, simple stuff. Like, and they could
do not stand here. Stand here bad. I hope that Immortal doesn't really. I mean, it's hard to say because I feel like they got a lot of bad publicity, but then I see a lot of, they did that thing where they're like 10 million downloads, thanks guys. And
I mean, yeah, but every game does that.
Sure.
Yeah, but every game doesn't do that after they railed you in the ass, so.
Yeah, they do.
Fucking receiving,
some game companies will be like, we fucked up, guys, we're gonna go back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
Now, the drawing board may not be great, they may not reproduce something good, but no one like goes out there, catches much flack as they did for this game, knowing that they basically shafted and pulled the wool over people's eyes. So like people were mad that it was a phone game. People got over it. People were like, it's Blizzard, it's Diablo, we're gonna support it, we're gonna give it a shot, right? So for you to fucking overcome everyone being pissed about it being a phone game, and everyone being like, you know what? Maybe we're wrong. Maybe these guys that we loved in the past are gonna do right by us by this. Maybe this will be fun on the phone and the PC, right? For y'all to turn around and just deep dick them in the ass with no loot, and then turn around and be like, look how many people downloaded our game after you guys lobbied for this.
There was another video I watched earlier today, I listened to earlier today, that was talking about how basically they've done dirty the Warcraft 3 stuff,
yeah,
as well, and it's the exact same thing. So like, it seems like with Warcraft 3, and this might come across as a tangent, but it is and it isn't. It seems like with Warcraft 3, they basically just didn't end up having, like, their development team just like stopped working, like disappeared for a while. So come to find out, so they just announced that they're gonna add some new content or make some changes or whatever. Come to find out that from one of the developers that had been there previously, like a year ago, that content was finished a year ago. So it seems like what happened is they basically just let go of the entire team, or moved the entire team, or whatever they did, and then just didn't have anybody on the project for like a year, or for some period of time. And now more recently, speculation is that they hired, they outsourced stuff. So now that they've outsourced things and they have more content coming, they're finally releasing the content that they had made like a year ago that everyone's just been sitting there waiting for. And it's been dead silence. So like, it's the same company that's doing shit like that isn't even like any other like smaller, or just most other companies would come out and be like, hey, listen, we know it's been a year. Sorry that it took so long. We had some back end stuff. We held on to it for a while. We do have a team that's working on this now. We're going to push out content more regularly. This is going to be the first one. There will be more, and we acknowledge the fact that like it's been stalled for a while. That's the right way to do it. Blizzard will never fucking do that. Not Blizzard Activision.
Yeah, I think whenever they told us, don't you guys have phones? We kind of got the hint for how they see that.
Yeah, it's like
they never do shit. It's all
they could pull it around. I mean, they could, but it's Blizzard Activision, so I doubt it. But like, the thing is, everybody loves Blizzard because it's Blizzard, and they want them to do like the Sony flip, where like back in the day when PS3 came out, Sony basically went, yo, y'all can get a second job, can't you? And everyone was like, well, fuck you. And it was like their worst selling system ever. And then now they're like the big company again. So like, yeah.
Their cash shop's gonna have to change drastically for it to turn.
I mean, I keep seeing videos about how you can play it without paying, but then there's...
You can play it without paying. You 100% can play it without play it without paying. It just takes literally the math. I think they did it when it was like years. I don't remember. It was like a significant amount of years to actually catch up to someone that's paying. Yeah. And there's legitimately a system that you cannot play if you don't pay for it. Like there's literally a crest system you cannot play if you don't pay for it. Which gives you better drop rates, better chances at like the 5-star gems, which is where all your power is. Like, there's one guy that plays like the content creators that are coming out saying, "Oh, don't listen to these pay-to-win schemes or rumors or whatever," are other content creators that play other pay-to-win games like Raid, Shadow Legends. Like actively play.
Oh, that brings me to my sponsor today, Raid Shadow.
yeah, like those kind of guys. So it's like I've been watching a bunch of it too. That's the problem. So I watch Quinn play, I watch Asmongold play, I watched a couple of free-to-play players play. There's no. I've said this before and I'll say it again. There's a good amount of people that really do like pay-to-win games, and that's why they do so well, even though there's a lot of bitching about them, and there's a problem with them. All right. I don't think you're ever going to get pay-to-win games to go away. I do think that this game crosses the line of pay-to-win because of how sneaky they do it. Because of the statements that they made, and then the stuff that they put into the game. I think that's the problem. Is that, oh, there's no loot boxes, but the greater crests that you run are the loot boxes. They just circumvented having a loot box by having 5 to 10 minutes of gameplay in front of it. Oh, you can't pay for direct power. No, you can't pay and get a piece of gear, but you can pay and get more chances at the gems that give you more gear, or that give you your base stats, like your main stats. You can't pay for that.
Greetings.
And
Yeah,
the fact that it's only offered out through paying is the biggest problem.
They boxed all of the normal stuff in slightly different things.
Yeah. And then turned around and said, oh, we're not doing that. This is completely different. But it's not.
Do I not have a mercenary in this stage of Diablo?
Good day.
You can get one like pretty much immediately, can't you?
Well, I'm on the 4th. Technically,
Yeah, you can get one.
the original. Where do I go? Oh, here it is. This dude. I don't have enough gold to resurrect my boy. No, my boy. I'm gonna sell some. So I think I just ran into one of the brothers. His all, whoever holds his all. So.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, what? I got a fucking board. Wait, who's
Jesus Christ.
so?
No, that's fine.
Attack my minions. Dude, I got all the lights off in my house because, like, the air conditioner is running non-stop and there's still, like, 7